Family Leonardo, me Nasila did on multimedia, the CEO voice of Salon. Today I come for talk to now, my family, make una continue to subscribe to our YouTube channel and share to our friends them. As we always try to bring for the latest news what they happen around Salon, whether it be politics or any other news them, what they happen or gossip, what they bring out to now live and direct. So please, my family, don't forget to subscribe and share to our friends them. You wanna touch the bell icon so that you don't miss any video we will try for bring out to now. So that's also we want make una don't forget also for subscribe to we TikTok channel on TikTok and also on Facebook or Facebook page or the Voice of Salon or also the on Instagram Voice of Salon. Please family, and don't forget to share. Okay, thank you now. Tata.
Yes, again. Yes, again. Yep. Suku, black. Yep. My love once time I agree to them in the name of Allah. Today, another day, na Sierra Leone, another, another so many challenges, another suffering, another arrest, another intimidation, another killing. My love wants them, as how I dey talk to una again, Maada Bio don't go arrest another female soldier where it be don't dismiss. And a Mende soldier, for that matter. You know, Sierra Leoneans, we get for stand up and get up for we rights. You know, this SLPP, they always they come, then they put eyes on the military for try for disband the military. But not to in go be my topic for today, but it's very, very important. It's part of the topic. You know, today now the 27. We get 3, 4 days, the year end. So we the continent 2 years after the election, we still there on the stalemate, we still there on a dispute, we still there on contentious, we still there on a different atmosphere. You know, Sierra Leoneans, when we go see a progressiveness in that country there. You know, Sierra Leoneans, we get for put to mind at a higher professional level. We get for think rationally or proactive approach. Solve the problem before it dey fail. That's not the meaning proactive approach. Corrective approach. My loved ones them, we understand the SLPP form founded in April 1951, the first political party. And 78 years back, we get the APC, 1960. What they talk so? Omamade do not marry they too. With so many minerals, so many things them for develop that country there. But still today look who's how we there. Food, medical. People and they die. Then say, oh, again, now God, in time don't do it. I not deny say not to in time, not to God. But some death the way they go on in Africa, not to in time, because of we not get medical. But Sierra Leoneans, before I forget, I can say Juma Mubarak to all our brothers, or Muslim, or Christians, and non-belief to Mama Salon, both home and abroad. Juma Mubarak. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Since the SLPP grab power, then give them like a colonial power, we then formed this party in 1951, SLPP, Sierra Leone People's Party. But this Sierra Leone Mendocratic or Killing Party, anyhow, you understand? Sierra Leone Destroyment Party, you understand? And the Sierra Leone bloody military coup in 1971, all Lentin and they, we know about that. You understand? Versus Seka Stephen versus John Amadou Bangura. And now, Sierra Leoneans, my topic for today, I get for play for una audio in relation to the parties. Them. Number two, again, I dey talk about Maada Bio. They continually, they arrest people in the name of intimidation, in the name of trying to overthrow, kill people. I dey talk about that also. And I dey urge the military then get for stand up for we, for the people of Sierra Leone. Or else the time where we get for stand up, it could be too late for them. And also, I want for talk how we economy today, we dey modern recession, bankrupt, money no day, nothing no day. Because Sierra Leone, the economy 80% of the GDP per year, they come out from Musai, from donor Western countries them. Now they don't shut the door down. This Christmas, it's not one of the worst Christmas, it's the worst Christmas ever in Sierra Leone history. And again, also, I can't tell you now, again, like I don't predict and 2 weeks and 3 weeks ago, Maada Bio, why you know waka, it go me, I've been talking, say, it go be to say na the ICC, na in the wait for them. Like, what did they do? Almar Bashir in Sudan. What he way Putin no the waka today. And then again, now they don't focus to Netanyahu and also the Hamas leader. So Maada Bio, they don't serve on the 3 letter. They don't invite the Attorney General. What he go see, he can pull on for the so-called government. I advise any Sierra Leonean, you get your mama, you get your daddy, you get your uncle, advise them, let it not join. But Maada Bio, this in government. This is not a government. This is a rip-off government. This is an illegal government. A government will not get statement. Sierra Leoneans, let una understand. So like I say, Sierra Leone, they tell una for see, ever in history of Sierra Leone economy. Now the only time this way them for pay salaries them to workers them for let them get a better holiday. Maada Bio then fail woefully. What did they say? They say the machine, the internet banking machine, I ain't get problem. Before they say money no day, they say internet banking machine, I ain't get problem. How that could happen? Okay, give the people the money by cash, then go hold them. If the machine get problem. Sierra Leoneans, again, like I say, the ECOMOC, the handover to the elected leader, Maada Bio, he don't accept because he wants a kind of a leeway for let it go free, scot-free. But I want to talk to the international community because then they try for way for say when they come and put force, life could lost. Yes, of course, lives could lost. But the only thing I could say here, Maada Bio has killed a lot of innocent lives, including our brothers and sisters. And at this point, for him just like get away with all this scenario, these mysteries, without him paying the price, I think that is very biased. That's definitely is unacceptable because he has to suffer the consequences for killing an innocent man or woman or killing a military man who they stood do diligently to protect the people's property and to protect the constitution of the Republic of Sierra Leone. And therefore, and furthermore, he sees them like they are enemy. They don't accept the order from above. That's why you could see the recent killing of a two for the killing of all these our brothers and sisters in the military and also civilians, those who stood up to fight or protest for their rights, they will be killed or arrested, sent to prison without no hearing. So if the international community, especially the United Nations Security Council, has decided Maada Bio to be freed with all the human rights abuses, I think they should carefully take their time and try to analyze the gravity of the problem. Because what if Maada Bio managed to get away with what he did deliberately, another individual could come from their area again, and that particular individual will definitely do more than what Maada Bio has done at this time. So therefore, we urge our moral guarantor, Maada Bio has to suffer for the innocent life that he had killed deliberately. So I want to rest it here that we are going to fight him in any cause, no matter how the time might take. You understand? We could succeed. But one day, he also will suffer, the benefit of killing innocent civilian, the people who voted for you, the people who you call them as your brothers and sisters. So for now, our cause, our revolutionary cause is still ongoing. We are still preparing to do or to liberate our country by due cost or by all cost. So that's the message I got. Maybe, I don't know if the international community are interested of hearing, our own opinion, or they could do anything they wanted. Nobody cares about us, but we are going to care for ourselves. That's the only profile I could say now. And furthermore, I can't explain again Maada Bio and his so-called party, and also the APC executive. What we think say is the APC has died or what? Or APC is dead or still alive? The opposition, not the party, but the so-called executive. Are they died or they are alive? Or they are just working on their own selfish interest in some point? Sierra Leoneans, why are they asked if the APC executive don't die? Because now, as we the see in the country, how things are moving, the oppositions, they are no more oppositions. They are just working under the umbrella of the SLPP. It's so disgusting, disheartening, dismay, and dissatisfied. But Sierra Leoneans, we the key makers who will make them key in there, who will vote for them, don't work in a coalition. Let me show them say the power belongs to the people. And the people, they are the only person will decide these politicians their fate. And that they express my attribute and my gratitude to the grassroots of the APC, and also some of the grassroots on the SLPP side for supporting Dr. Samura Kamara and for make sure say he achieve our winning or his winning. And also, I want to congratulate and also be pleased with endeavors that profoundly endeavor for the AP, the SLPP, the Southeastern and STEM, where they may come out very strong, vigorously, pivotally, mammothly for support the party, for vote for Dr. Samura Kamara, because this not the man where we know say that ain't gonna make this country be great again. Because when you look out, when you see Dr. Samura Kamara, what he don't do for the country, the organizations them, where he don't organize through Iyom Brain. When you talk about the NASIT, he talk about the NACRA, he talk about the PPRC, he talk about NETCO or NATCO, you talk about even the ACC, the Anti-Corruption Committee. You understand? This now the man this way put the book and pen for make sure say they independent organization there, but now they are dependent organization to the Maada Bio because he is a village boy. He just bring corruptions and bribing everybody where he say corruption. And they can't fight corruption and they spend billions of leons for set up a tribunal, for look to the embezzlement, flamboyantly embezzlement. But he was just doing the hypocrite. The tribunal was just a witch hunt for those who rise up against him. Then the white paper is for them. For those insubordinate to him, that the one that wait and say, okay, sir, anything you want, will they do? No, the white paper not there for you. The ACC today, where they go and brag for, who created, who bring the initiative, is Dr. Samura Kamara. So now the man is where he able can transform, innovate Sierra Leone to standard where everybody they able get education, even you pay later. Everybody go able get a medical, even agriculture. Would they see how many hundreds of tractors, but still the Ministry of Agriculture not able produce even 10 bag of rice or 100 kilo of rice. They're not able to produce them. But they see them bring tractors from outside, from China. They see tractors all over. At the ending of the day, like a salt, throwing a salt in the ocean, disappear. Sierra Leoneans, we get for stand up. If we say, okay, now God, now not to God, now we self because of silence. We sabi talk, we camp on football, we sabi talk, we camp on argue, other people development. Sabi argue for Ronaldo, he know all kind team, he know all kind player, he know all kind country. You claim say you civilized. But look who say you dey. White man and they see we like we now the up now we they see we like we're living in a mystery because we get everything. The white beach, white sand beach, now the wall. Where country they not get them. Even with marine resources. It's a gateway. And it go to the constructions. Youth then day to day. Construction. Now England, it get 110 billion yearly revenue where we they pay, we not the contractors them. 110 billion. You understand? We go be nearly 30 times of GDP. 30 times of the GDP. Sierra Leoneans. So why we not go stand? Why we not go stand and develop that country? Sierra Leoneans. Hey. You understand? Why? 110 billion Now they get. Then get social houses them. Then get more than 10 million social houses them, including flats and studios. Do you know how many billions where they get from this accommodation? Today, they see young man them, 2, 3, 4, 5 inside one room. When you go born at the age of 30, you know, able get your own room, even your single room where you go married. How you go married? You not get outside for sleep. You not get what they eat. You not get job. People in come on at university, they don't get job. When you come on at university, go learn a trade in the construction, do plumbing, do electricity. We get people away and get masters, double masters, then they do construction. PhD, then they do constructions. But today, as somebody don't come on FBC, nothing. And then again, this minister will come, he do good thing again. He eliminates students them. Where them be they fail, then they get reference. Then they go for seat the reference. Then just they promote themselves, pay teachers them, corruption. But this minister is set an example. The day of the graduation, thousands of them they not graduate. See, can't see cry na free tongue. Can't see cry. The one that way them graduate this year, the merita. So Sierra Leone now so for do and stop corruptions. And kudos to the Minister of Education, primary and secondary. They do a good job. The only thing, the picking them, or students them, they want a scheme where go trust them money for let them do the university degrees them. That's not so government for day. But that's all when you look the manifesto of Dr. Samura Kamara. A money don't day for that. A scheme, what would they say, a project don't day for that. You know, Sierra Leoneans, it is very obvious that we work together and push the government for letting responsible for people and welfare. They will build houses. It's very cheap to build a house because it's one block. Yeah, now 2-layer block plus isolation. What would they say? Thermal conductivity for hold the cold and hold the heat. Isolation, everything. If they see some houses then they when they build not to even AC because AC is not good, it's only cold. Then they build HVAC, high ventilation air conditioning. It give cold, it give hot. Now in the air, it breathe, it give fresh air inside. But today, now AC, everything is AC, AC, AC. AC and from Russia, from China, it give I call them sickness. Because everything they make from China for Africa, it just they go kill people. Them. You know, Sierra Leoneans, they don't tell who they use them Russian things them. Russia paste, where them put too much calcium. If they see Africa man, we get strong teeth, but everybody in teeth broke. This all under the food insecurity. They know they check. You know, they see no medicine we made in China and Europe. Made in China, no. So Sierra Leoneans will get for all will government them accountable for some of them things there. And they tell una for say, when we get with leader, we go promote the social housing. I got experience, we get experience on that. We'll go build thousands, maybe millions of houses them or flats them with people them, then we're able to live and get family and live happily. And it create more than 1 million job in the country. You understand? You able to create job. Lay down the people them, try for scrap out this Okada where every day then they cause trouble in that country. So Sierra Leoneans, that's now we fight. Dr. Samura where we get, now we not lose them at all. You understand? So Sierra Leoneans, we get on the winning team. That everybody rest assured. Let you know say Maada Bio is a gone, is a dead man walking. His government is gone. And he don't have even government for the past 2 years. He just trespassing. It just to do a constitution prostitution because you're not supposed to be there. Because you not get a result. Now insert the act, the section. You understand? 97, 95, 56, 57. Now in just set up. Under what? Electoral Act 2022. So Sierra Leoneans, we get for stand up. A rigged election leads to war. When Maada Bio, they say if they rig election, they'll bring war. Una put bomb them, pan them bottle them, send them panam. We say see under the tin up, they dance stand. Throw, put some things, send them panam, destroy them. Let we destroy them. Then gathering where they you just put petrol and this and that. Send them panam. Do the best thing where you able to do. You don't kill your brothers and sisters. Them. You know, for get away with that. You get grenade, send and they. You understand? Maada Bio, una so with the hunt them. I will not go left and get them free. Una see her now. They put on, they waka waka, they go hide. Now, when I see them, they say he drive because why? Any soldier will move, he get for paying pandiem. He owe the soldier them. The soldier then they say they know they go. Because for pay we. So he just take the one the way he take. I wish let before announce and go one for fair way for them. So Sierra Leoneans, let we know say all the institution where I've been called to Unam, a Dr. Samara Kamara, now in set them up. The institutions there. And they're supposed to be independent, but now they are dependent. Dependent means they hope to them. Independent means say they be there for themselves. So Sierra Leoneans, I want we understand this carefully. Yeah? When I listen this audio again.
The country won plurality of seats in parliament, and Sir Milton Margai was re-elected as Prime Minister. The All People's Congress, APC, which was founded in 1960 as a breakaway from the SLPP, came second by winning 16 seats in the Sierra Leone formally achieved its independence from Britain and became a member of the Commonwealth of Nations on April 27, 1961, with Sir Milton Margai as its first Prime Minister. In May 1962, Sierra Leone held its first general election as an independent nation. The Sierra Leone People's Party, SLPP, which was formed in 1951 as the first indigenous political party in the country, won plurality of seats in parliament, and Sir Milton Margai was re-elected as Prime Minister. The All People's Congress, APC, which was founded in 1960 as a breakaway from the SLPP, came second by winning 16 seats in the National Assembly. The APC became the main opposition party in the country. The years just after independence were prosperous, with money from mineral resources being used for development. Sir Milton Margai was very popular among Sierra Leoneans during his time in power. His government was based on the rule of law and the notion of separation of powers, with multi-party political institutions and fairly viable representative structures. This simple yet
Yeah, Sierra Leone, I just they try for bring a reflection of some of the past. Some people in get what then they try for talk. They talk about the first elections will be L 19 kind of 62 or whatever, if I get them correctly. And where the APC, SLPP, they win majority, they win the seats, where APC being get 16 seats, you understand? And after that, it come to where they try for talk about how the Magai government was that time was trying to put things in place and try for bring because we just get the independence because then the first political party so-called they say they win because me and us and say like they really win because I know they ever believe they're winning point in some points Sierra Leoneans. So not that night we did try for talk now, yeah. You know, we love one thing.
When Margai became Prime Minister, he left control of the Sierra Leonean National Army in the hands of the British. Slowly, Margai gave more control of the army over to Sierra Leoneans. Sir Milton Margai died in April 1964, and upon his death in 1964, his half-brother, Sir Albert Margai, was appointed as Prime Minister by Parliament. Unlike his late brother Sir Milton, Sir Albert Margai proved unpopular and resorted to increasingly authoritarian actions in response to protests, including the enactment of several laws against the opposition All People's Congress, APC, and
Okay, Sierra Leoneans. Them village boys there, them my guy there, we then come. Now they mix up. the politics in that country. When I hear way income, very unpopular. Way come enact laws them against the APC brutally. So when people in Kisidong, then they talk, oh APC now we don't do this, oh Shekana we don't do this. You know what in my guy, this other useless. Look at it, they forms like so. We see and so it get body, it get kakways, like how Maada Bio kakways so it dey perform. Anybody man way big too much, it get boku joy, it get waste. Now for check that man day. You understand? Some of them are kalokalo man them. This my guy, half brother, you understand? Now instant for corrupt that country day. Oh, na they say na sheki, una they blame, na sheki, una they blame. No, una for blame. Me love one step. Sierra Leone. Then now the second audio again, yeah. It is very long. But I think I go continue for play a little bit. That one I understand.
Unsuccessful attempt to establish a one-party state. He was highly criticized during his tenure. He was accused of corruption and of a policy of affirmative action in favor of the Mende tribe.
This my guy. Them village boys there. You know the rivalry where they beget between their kind of family issue, half brother. Sierra Leoneans. Now in attempts like how Maada Bio, now Maada Bio now one can't take in footstep. You know the see way the fever and the body perform. You understand? Now the same thing for establish one party. Now in people and stand against I will say no. But it makes so many dubious things them, mischievous things them, ambiguous things them for try for those let it just try the favor in human the tribes. This not so then they do politics. You know get for come and bring favorism. Now the same thing I Maada Bio come. Now the same thing Maada Bio they can begin to talk. So now we know this. So then here let people and begin to understand. For say we get a lot of things there, but we need for say the truth.
Albert Margai promoted many well-educated Mende to important civil service positions. Albert Margai took power and sought to make the army homogeneous.
You understand? What he do? The same footstep. They promote Ion brother them to certain institutions there because they go able to cover up. Like how this man they do today. These idiots, stupid man, where they call Maada Bio.
Geniusly Mende. Under his leadership, the proportion of Mende officers in the army increased from 26% of the African officers in mid-1964 to 52% by mid.
You understand? It increased the army 26 to 56%. You understand? Not all the same, Maada Bio. Maada Bio in right now, it don't do almost 100%. Now there's also on 90%.
1967. Of the 17 cadets who graduated from the Bengema Military Academy in April 1967, 13 belonged to the Mende ethnic group.
13 belongs to the Mende group, 1967. 13 belongs to the Mende group. Nobody to that's 67 day.
If you've been working.
So Sierra Leoneans, then they pan adverts. So I go carry on some of the things them. You understand? So Launa. Let we understand exactly what we try for say. Let we just be very, very cautious and make sure say Maada Bio no can left we to who side this man left we trade who side this my guy. He changed the army, he do so many things that we not
by Andrew Jackson Smith, and he was posted to a diplomatic position with the Sierra Leone embassy in the United States. Siaka Stevens and Albert Margai were released from detention, and Siaka Stevens was allowed in September 1967 to proceed to Britain for medical treatment. He instead went to Guinea to train his political thugs and mercenaries in neighboring Guinea in order to overthrow the military regime in Sierra Leone, as he believed he was the winner of the 1967 election, and that he had been robbed of victory by the 1967 coup, led by Brigadier David Lansana. While in Guinea, he called on Sierra Leoneans not to cooperate with the military government, which he accused of having violated the constitution and trying to replace the ballot box with guns and bayonets.
Exactly. Now the same situation now in with Epanaso. Exactly what he do, he rob Maada Bio rob the election, he olam, not to in win, but he claim victory. So security he do, being for go other country, you understand, instead try for Kampulam. Because that time the international community, blah blah blah, they are not too interested. So Sierra Leoneans, Launa get them clearly. Yeah.
Important announcement by the Army Commander, Brigadier J.A. Bangura.
Lieutenant Colonel Sam King Bangura, who had reinstated Siaka Stevens as Prime Minister, was widely considered the only person who could put the brake. The government deployed troops along with police to counter a wave of violent crimes of armed robbery in Freetown. Siaka Stevens embarked on doing worse things that he accused former Prime Minister Albert Margai of, which includes extravagant expenditure of public funds, and this did not go down well with the intellectual within his own political party, the APC. As a result, some of his ministers tried to advise him about the reckless spending and other bad governance practices, but yet still he continued to do the worst. His leadership thus lost the intellectual old guards who had provided so much of the fire against former Prime Minister Albert Margai. This prompted some of his ministers to resign from the government in 1970 in protest against rampant corruption, in order to form a new political party. Siaka Stevens immediately declared a state of emergency throughout the country and announced the banning of the new political party and detained some of its leaders. Siaka Stevens set up a constitutional review commission in late 1969 to early 1970. At the time, Sierra Leone was among the Commonwealth African states in that it remained a dominion with the Queen as a formal head of state. During this period of review, whether Sierra Leone would adopt an executive or ceremonial presidency was under question, and opposition groups were concerned that Stevens was aiming for an executive presidency, which would make him unaccountable to the cabinet. As a result, many senior officers in the Sierra Leone military were greatly disappointed with Siaka Stevens' policies, but none could openly confront him. The force commander, Brigadier John Maada Bangura, who had reinstated Siaka Stevens as Prime Minister, was widely considered the only person who could put the brakes on Siaka Stevens. Brigadier John Maada Bangura tried to advise Siaka Stevens, but he ignored and instead told the force commander to focus on his job as force commander and that he should stay out of politics, as politics is for politicians. By the early 70s, there were signs of cracks in the relationship between Siaka Stevens and Brigadier John Maada Bangura, and whereupon some officers were urging Brigadier John Maada Bangura to unseat Siaka Stevens. The mistake, however, that proved very costly was that the Brigadier John Maada Bangura and his legal wife Regina were locked in an immortal conflict, apparently over John Maada Bangura's relationship with another lady, Jamila. Officers unconcerned of Regina's presence took upon openly discussing the overthrow of Siaka Stevens. It is reported that Regina passed on the intelligence to an army officer, Ahmed Toronka, who in turn brought it to the attention of Colonel Joseph Saidu Momo, who was second in command of the army, and in no time Siaka Stevens got wind of John Maada Bangura's plot to overthrow him. They infiltrated John Maada Bangura's security detail by planting spies on him, who carefully monitored his activities and reported to them. Meanwhile, Brigadier John Maada Bangura on his side was able to recruit top military figures like Major Jawara, Major S.E. Momo, Major Noah, Lieutenant Koluk Bonda, and others in the conspiracy to dislodge Siaka Stevens from power. However, by the time Brigadier John Maada Bangura made his moves against Siaka Stevens, it was too late because Siaka Stevens had his own counterplans against him. From the force commander, Brigadier John Maada Bangura, at about 1:30 a.m., Major Jawara led a group of soldiers who attacked Siaka Stevens' residence and gained entrance to the compound on the pretext that they were on a routine check. Suddenly, they opened fire on the residence, riddling the area with bullets. Siaka Stevens' guards returned the fire, and two of the invaders were killed as they tried to enter Siaka Stevens' bedroom and lounge. The invaders then retired. Siaka Stevens then left his residence to seek shelter elsewhere. In the morning hours, a few of Siaka Stevens' ministers and the APC party loyalists had been arrested and taken to the Wilberforce barracks in Freetown. At about midday, while Siaka Stevens met with some of his ministers in his office in central Freetown, another group of soldiers attacked his office. For some hours, troops loyal to Siaka Stevens engaged the mutineers in a gun battle that left the building badly damaged. At about 3 p.m., the Army's number 3-man, Lieutenant Colonel Sam King, went over the national radio and introduced the force commander, Brigadier John Amadou Bangura.
Fellow citizens, this is Lieutenant Colonel S.H. King speaking. There is going to be an important announcement by the Army Commander, Brigadier Bangura.
Lieutenant Colonel Sam King's statement was followed by a broadcast message from the force commander, Brigadier John Amadou Bangura. In Brigadier John Amadou Bangura's broadcast, he announced that the army had decided to take over in a view of the current situation, and he promised to make a comprehensive statement which had the full backing and support of all members of the Sierra Leone Armed Forces.
Fellow citizens, owing to the current state of affairs, the army has been compelled to take control of the situation until further notice. A comprehensive statement will be made as soon as possible. This statement has the full backing and support of all members of the armed forces. Any undue outside interference will be viewed with disdain.
However, the most senior officers next to Brigadier John Amadou Bangura were working on a counter-offensive designed to frustrate Brigadier John Amadou Bangura's efforts to set up a military government. This operation was led by the Deputy Force Commander Colonel Joseph Saidu Momo and Lieutenant Colonel Sam King, who had earlier introduced Brigadier John Amadou Bangura over the radio. The success of the counter-operation was assured when at about 8 p.m. the same day, Lieutenant Colonel Sam King again went over the national radio and announced that a large percentage of the Sierra Leone armed forces wished to disassociate themselves from Brigadier John Amadou Bangura's announcement, and that they still regarded the Siaka Stevens government as the legally constituted authority of Sierra Leone.
And Colonel S.H. King, we will recall that an announcement dismissing the government from office was made by the Army Commander this afternoon. We wish to assure all informers that a large percentage of members of the Royal Military Forces will protect themselves from the adoption of this decision by the Army Commander. We therefore regard the present government as the legally constituted authority in Sierra Leone. Thank you.
The next day, which was on March 24, 1971, another broadcast by another officer, Major Tom Colker, was heard over the radio, confirming that Sam King's statement was true and correct. Major Tom Colker broadcasts was followed at about 11:15 a.m. the same morning by a speech from Siaka Stevens, in which he described the assassination attempt and concluded by assuring the nation that the situation was under control.
Our Prime Minister sitting in Freetown. I'm still alive and healthy by the grace of God. As you all know, things have returned to normal again, and everything is under control. It is a pity that it is hard to pass through these difficulties. But I want to assure you that things could have got very much worse were it not for the help of Providence. Everything is now under control, and I appeal to all to go about their normal duties. The government is determined to fulfill its responsibility to safeguard life and the property. As I have said in one or two cases before, eternal vigilance is the price we have to pay for liberty. And it is out to all of us to be vigilant and watchful if we would want to safeguard our liberty and the liberties of our children.
That was the Prime Minister Dr. Sierra Stevens with a broadcast message to the nation.
In the evening of the same day, Sierra Stevens made another broadcast in which he thanked the officers and men of the military forces who remained loyal to his government.
My dear people, this is your humble servant, the Prime Minister, Sierra Stevens, speaking to you. This is my second talk to you since the present crisis began nearly 2 days ago. First of all, I should like to thank the officers and men of the military forces who have remained loyal to the government and who have done so much to bring the present difficulties to a solution. It is for all of us, civilians, to give every possible help and encouragement to these our military brothers in their difficult task. It is also our duty to bring to the notice of the authorities to any person or person who by word or deed attempts to start up dissension and conflict in our midst. It is our duty, both as civilians and soldiers, to do everything possible to see that calm is restored, so that the men can go about their work, the women about their business, and our boys and girls will continue to protect you. Let us tackle the present crisis with Sierra Leone belongs to all of us. Let us put the nation's interest before everything else. For God bless you.
By March 26th and March 27th, 1971, Brigadier John Amadou Bangura and few other officers had been arrested and detained. After the abortive coup, Sierra Stevens lost confidence in the Sierra Leone armed forces and decided to bring in Guinean soldiers to consolidate his position and, according to him, to restore law and order. So he requested to Guinean President Ahmed Sékou Touré for Guinean soldiers to be stationed in Sierra Leone to help protect the government. On the 28th March 1971, Sierra Stevens made another broadcast in which he announced that he had signed a defense agreement with neighboring Guinea. He also announces that the armed forces of both Sierra Leone and Guinea have become one and ready to pursue all those who might attempt against peace and security in the two countries.
My dear compatriots, fellow citizens, brothers and sisters of Sierra Leone, our beloved country, Sierra Leone, has faced quite recently a crucial moment in our history. As you know, a group of soldiers, led by ambition and greed, tried to upset the constitutional regime which Sierra Leone has rightfully and freely chosen. In doing so, this group of soldiers and officers, together with a bunch of abominated politicians, wanted to introduce violence and anarchy in the country. What they wanted to confiscate and rescind the government power in order to show that brutal force prevails over reason and common sense. A coup d'etat means plain illegality. For nowhere in the Constitution is it stated that a group of men should substitute themselves for the true representatives of the people, the guardians of sovereignty. My dear countrymen and women, as you know, Parliament has voted full power to the government, which I have the privilege to lead. It is clear, therefore, that all those who have tried to trample down the legal regime are outlawed. As the Prime Minister of the country, who holds the function from the will of
Africa, look at the radio station. So nice.
and who fully and lawfully appointed me, I will defend legality by all means, at any moment and in any circumstance. I know I can rely on the support of all friendly African states and that of all states in the world to safeguard legality in Sierra Leone. But my first help, my first support comes truly from the people of Sierra Leone. In this condition, I will not permit and I will never tolerate, without forsaking my duties as the Prime Minister, that the fleet of men without mandate should assume power. Brothers and sisters of Sierra Leone, dear compatriots,
I declare solemnly today that I will rather die for my country than accept that all people should try to govern this country by force. I know I have the great majority of the people and of the army on my side, and that they are fit and loyal to me. I deal, as I've already mentioned, I have received full power from Parliament. These full powers, I urge every Sierra Leone citizen to use them for our benefit so that we restore law, justice, and reason over root force. People of Sierra Leone, last November, our sister country, the Republic of Guinea, was addressed. On this occasion, the people of Guinea stood as one man to safeguard her sovereignty. This victory, which Guinea achieved, the people of Sierra Leone can also achieve it over troublemongers of every kind. Since the last OAU meeting in Lagos, which dealt with the aggression against Guinea, a problem has arisen, which has been discussed.
But this,
Defend in unity and concord.
this radio
Our
station
sovereignty.
is very stupid, man. Africa. Look, Sierra Leone radio station. Ah, my goodness. Where they talk, you know, they receive. If they try for talk about Shaka Stephen, where they be about Tronam, the soldiers there, Bangura, after that, then get counter-attack, then get for repel, and this and that, you get for go Guinea, for go bring soldiers them, blah, blah. But the radio, until Nairi, na salon radio down there, so rubbish, so news, pop. When this country go better? When this no more. One whole country, no get better radio station. Sierra Leoneans are looking back and forward. APC, SLPP, we just get for stand up and make sure say we benefit in other country there. But then party there, when I see back the up and down, bokro, which is the deep and fetch, pull yanda, do yanda. Anyway, for me, I wish the soldier the way they did today, then for don't act like how the soldier the way they be did in other country, like Bangura then time. That's why I talk. But me, to be honest, I'm disappointed by the party there, the way the people and then they live in other country. I'm disappointed. Look the tussle we been there on. Shekina, the two Magais demo, Albert Hamilton Magayo, Albert Magayo, Kanto Momo Shekio. Look, when I look this documentary, the party are the Polish countryman, the anthem of Africa, West Africa. First get university, first get back doctor, first get teachers there, first get lawyers there. Hey, Queen Elizabeth is the head of state. Now I make go get the Wataki, Queen Elizabeth II. But people there, we just careful, think wise, and make sure say, love put Sierra Leone first. Love not put no political party, especially the dilemma where they go now. The executive there, at the door, they can kill this party. We the grassroots, we get for stand up. We the people of Sierra Leone, we get for stand up. And make sure say support the party where they put the welfare of the people at force, not to their own interest. Sierra Leonean. If we can't Bito say self love, we form another party. Would they form a what happen in Senegal? Now new party. Now I win so today. Oh, they say, oh, APC and SLPP, nobody not there, no party not there, where they can't lead them. Now lie. If we focus for develop Sierra Leone, we forget about APC and SLPP, we focus on Sierra Leone interest, Mama Salon. It go better. It go better for we all, especially for Wunam. Why people in today, they focus only on politics? Because what? They not get other solution again. So Sierra Leoneans, I wonder we get this. I so distressed, man. Where they see people them, where you call them, everybody today in Sierra Leone get problem. Nobody know the way they call away, they say Alhamdulillah. Anyone way call her Subhanallah. People away that we don't get money now, then she don't again, they don't get. You understand? So Sierra Leoneans, furthermore, when I sorry, I just try for record that in the law when I get them. What you would not get, what they be they try to talk, the tussle way been they Shaki, Albert Magai, where they be win, they rig the election, like watching the go so. You understand? Shaki no left out. So we say law no left out. It not be left and give them at all. If it be left and give them, Shaki not for be president. So that radical way we get for put them with the people of Sierra Leone. So then here are reflections, we will forgo the pray, law now understand properly what we try for say. But we are at the big one, now know exactly what in the app. And if I can come for the new message again, I want to talk about the report we come again from the ICC on the organizer.net, which he talk about that, and then he talk about again the dishonorable APC members them therefore face accountability where we ourselves we did for call them into a kind of a clarifications. And then again, was the APC dead in parliament? I say the APC, it don't die in a parliament because we know they see then they do some things again. And the other message that they gave, I get to una Sierra Leoneans, again, it's too sad. Money no day for pay. You understand? Money no day for pay the civil servant them. Maada Bio. Shock. The Christmas in Sierra Leone as SLPP failed to pay workers for December. Sierra Leone's People's Party, you understand, or Southeastern as their party, the government led by the embattled retired so-called fake Brigadier Maada Bio has failed to pay the public workers and civil society and civil servants, for December, worsen the extreme hardship already making lives in Sierra Leone under Maada Bio failed leadership. Teachers are facing facing an even more green festive season as they have not been paid for November. They not paid them November, they not paid them December. November, not for December. Making this one of the worst Christmas holiday. Making it the worst Christmas holiday ever in Sierra Leone. Say they not even pay the teacher them for 2 months. This Christmas, it don't be worse more than all the Christmas them they talk about in Sierra Leone. According to the reports received by this newspaper, the government is facing an acute cash shortage. When I say acute, big one, you understand? Acute cash shortage through the mouthy claims and the imprudent propaganda of SLPP officers and supporters on social media and the lavish, ostentatious lifestyles of the SLPP government. Functionaries, full, unsuspecting, but worried citizen abroad about the seriousness of the economical crisis. The government has plunged the country into through rampant corruption, extravagant spending, profile gate lifestyle with Maada Bio, and say we will worry because we phone them. They know the rest. I they do well, I know they fine. As alone anybody asks, I know they fine. Either I not get food for it, in phone bill don't spoil, you not get charger for charger. You understand? All NTI will not be the same. But Maada Bio, because of the corruption, using the money, thief the money, send an officer, and the extravagant use boku money, church a flight them, go buy this, go buy ferry, go buy helicopter, go buy all these things. So this lifestyle will Maada Bio, especially wasting previous resources in his own uncontrollable and needless foreign trips, and Bluetooth the government payroll with unnecessary appointments of cronies. Sierra Leoneans, Christmas was already going to be the Christmas, if you don't part, some people, I swear to God, they're not able to pay. A glooming with the sharp and uncontrolled increases of price of food, basic commodities under this Paopa government, with a bag of rice now costing over $1 million, we've been there up to 200. SLPP then went and made matters worse by failing to pay salaries. Sierra Leoneans, what did they say? And say, well, the machine where they transfer the money, now end up point. They not say they not get money, Sierra Leoneans. So let's see again. And then again, a reflection on the removal of the Auditor General. This thing is very outrending. You understand? So what in we supposed to do? This a call for a protest. The removal of this independent institution, what we call the Auditor General Sierra Leone. You understand? We need a protest. We need for demand the restoration back on their respective positions. Till appears and one of our deputy, Tambamamo, culminating in their removals, we are not rooted in the genuine commitment for upholding ethics or professional conduct. Let me try them, say this and this, then set a tribunal. They spend $4, $5, $6 million, wait them for them build hospitals and other things. Still, they're not able to hold them nothing. Hey, Sierra Leoneans, hey, the military, what you want to wait? Today back again, then go arrest somebody. The military, we don't serve the army, a woman for that matter, a mandate for that matter. I will bring a name later to Una. Today, like I tell Una, we have witnessed clear instances of misconduct by high-ranking officials such as the Anti-Corruption Commission. We see Ben Kerfala, Naya Itidong, he go make a married 5 days, then they eat and dance, eat and dance. My way not be get $100. Look how he dry, I koshioko, una look in picture, look the black shirt we wear. Look how the man nasty and dirty and smelly. Now into this way, they married, they throw the money like nobody's business. You understand? Look, the Sierra Leone SLBA Bar Association election in Kedama, captured on camera, and Para Umar Tolowadi in corruption. They left him, then come fashion, Lore Pierce. Furthermore, for the former Chief Justice, Babatunde Edwards, dispute allegation of abusing authority was not held accountable. A day, then say a day's one side, will be the talk with you Babatunde, Creole man, who know now be the most intelligent, ethnic tribe in that country again. Babatunde Edward was not held accountable because a day under Maada Bio in your shoulder. What he then do? They award him again. He was rewarded with an ambassadorial appointment to the Republic of Ireland. Possibly we don't do bad, they don't thief, you don't destroy, you don't do all kinds of things. Which he then do again. Then just award them. This great inconsistency where some are shielded from scrutiny while others are subjected to severe consequences. Some of them, they sweep it in case they're under the carpet with other people. Then they try to prosecute them. Hey God. Reinforce and perceptions that the law does not apply the equitable in Sierra Leone. Law not they apply to some of them where then are the bootlickers them. Again, removal of Tola Pierce and Mama send a troubling message. There is little room in government for individuals who are steadfast in their commitment to uphold the highest ethical and professional standard. As a society, we must reflect on what this means for our democratic values and the integrity of our constitution. So, beloved ones, them, like I tell you, We get to think about the proactive measures then. Think and do something before it happens. So Sierra Leoneans, while we know this, love man, as if it's one is looking for a true side of the coin, and that's of the controversies that continues to linger around the removal of the Auditor General and our deputy. There is a clear conjecture thereof that the so-called President Bio has succeeded in cleansing his name in the international sphere of allegations that his office, you know, surreptitiously with perhaps his full acquiescence forged receipts that claim payment for his hotel accommodation during some of his numerous overseas travel. In short, an image is a visual representation of something short as drawing, painting, photograph, and scriptures. In 2021, the Auditor General and Deputy were suspended by the so-called useless BO. His decision to suspend the country Auditor General, Ms. Leroy Pierce, raised a lot of question as why he took such a controversial decision. His decision had come barely a few weeks before the Miss Laura Pierce was due to present her audit report on the government financial stewardship in 2020. It was revealed that the Auditor General 2021 report contained a damning account of the government's mismanagement of unaccountability of public funds, running into hundreds of millions of dollars. This didn't go down well with the ruling party, and only option left was to encourage the president to save the face of his presidency, to suspend her and the substantive deputy before they unleash that spuriously damning report. So what you happy? The time way the lady they can the auditor general they can submit the document them. Now they still what now parliament financial. So what did they do? Now and then turn around and go to suspend her before it can. So then go able to clear up the name. Maada Bio, he forge a receipt where he say in accommodation there in lavish worker where not the heal no better thing for us Sierra Leoneans. Let us see. This credible auditor were accused of violating the Financial Management Act of 2016, this Fiscal Management and Responsibility Act of 2017, and the National Public Procurement Act 2016. According to the said report, it shows that the Auditor General initially refusal to comply with the legal opinion of a Solicitor General, to set up a single treasury account for the payment of audit fees was strongly opposed by the Minister of Finance, which led to the intervention of the Speaker of Parliament. So Sierra Leone, I think now they all put all these things, they will make everything for the one account where it be said, then they go no more now, then take what it then take. Sierra Leoneans. However, Friday, the 20th of December 2024, before the parliament voted for the removal of auditor, the so-called President Bio was reported to have sent a letter to the parliament, which was read out by the clerk by Honorable. This man don't thief. This man get ghost. You understand? Parenterally, now still they work with it. Hey, God, it's government. In summary, this said letter served as a warning to both the ruling opposition MPs to do the needful as recommendation in a special tribunal report. Eventually, the genesis and the revelation of the removal of Auditor General and her deputy was a calculated ploy by the so-called President Bio and his team to cast blame against the due as a way to cleansing his own name. It is said, he who comes with equity most comes with the clean hands. Perhaps that is what could have determined the case of the BO. Sierra Leoneans, we see no more. Before then they go vote, Maada Bio don't bribe until we see Tamemko, where he can talk, now the same thing is. So Sierra Leonean, love we stand up. Love we stand up for this country, the country we love. And again, I got another one where he say, was the APC dead in Parliament? Yes, of course. Following the removal of the suspended Auditor General, Miss Laura T.A.P.S. and her deputy Tambabamo, by the sixth Parliament shows that the opposition party in Parliament was dead, is dead. You understand? So APC, the parliamentarians there, they all na demand them. They not get nothing important where they do than that place they again. So Sierra Leoneans, one for bring una acknowledgement say the APC where they did it, the so-called representative, the 52, normally the two them who not know who side and they, when are 54, when are Usai Mame Bangura and this other, how you call him, Mr. How you call him? I don't care. You understand? An opposition party is supposed to stand tall in defense of democracy and transparent governance and to speak on behalf of the masses. But as far as the current parliament is concerned, this appears far factual, that this appears they are just doing the things that they want. We love one thing. Say opposition therefore they for stand and defend democracy, but there now they are all under the brown envelope under the name of compromise. It could recall that on Friday, the 20th of December 2024, Parliament voted by a two-third majority to officially dismiss the Auditor General and the Deputy out of 137 members of Parliament who were present in the will. During the procedure, 100 voted on behalf of the ruling party, thereby endorsing the official removal of the two auditors, while 36 opposition MP voted against the move. This move marked a significant but a controversial issues in the country current government. So let me get for vote. So like how we see 100 let me vote and 36 or 37 let me day against Sierra Leoneans. Let we know say the country is not safe. Me and you, we need for stand and defend Mama Salon. It was also revealed that of the 137 MPs who were present on the said day, 8 of the opposition MP switched off to vote alongside the ruling SLPP party MPs to secure the required two-third vote. So during that day, 8 of the APC oppositions then go vote. So do you wanna show you the 8 of the people them. So people them not to all the APC, not to all the APC member of parliament, then vote against Laura Pierce. 37 then they will then vote against. So 8 now then come out from the APC, then go join. So let me get this clear. Prior to the voting, the clerk of parliament, Honorable, when I see parental we get ghost workers them. Still Maada Bio left them. We want para. Maada Bio. I don't know which corruption where these idiots they fed. I don't understand it. I can't get it, boss. Read a message from the President Bio encouraging and drawing the attention of both the ruling and the opposition member of parliament to consider the recommendation of this tribunal. So if they meet them silently, if they talk to them, he send a letter in a parliament. This is just complete corruption. Who is this fucking idiot Maada Bio? Where he come for destroy the democracy in that country. And so people they sit down, then they talk this, then they talk that. I'm not going for course nobody now, but they tell una say una they I just dey talk una dey support Maada Bio. Una completely fool. Una no understand the gravity or the problem wey Maada Bio dey cause. Now we kind of now we country today. Both we dey lose the money and also we dey lose lives. So Sierra Leoneans, let me get this clearly. Yeah. So the auditing your own business, let you see no more how Maada Bio not just want what in thinks them, it will be fine for the country. And again, if I come to the other one we fear of ICC indictment, the Rattles Bio. So they say this now from organized.net, Abuso. It say fear of ICC indictment, Rattles Bio, travel ban and bankruptcy also responsible for the unelected president stay home. And say they afraid for the ICC and also money no day. So that don't make instead don't stay. So Sierra Leoneans, let we understand what they go on. You know, beloved one them. Today, the illegal Sierra Leone president Maada Bio is caged at home like a toothless lion. Bio is a reckless and visible afraid to travel overseas. Karim Khan. Various reasons are responsible. This from Abu Saw from London, the biggest online newspaper in Sierra Leone right now, home and abroad. For the illegitimate Sierra Leone president Maada Bio, inevitably, or you could say in the inability to travel abroad nowadays. This is unlikely Maada Bio, who is unchallengeable when it comes to traveling overseas. Bio has a wastefully traveled to over 60 countries so far. The ICC prosecutor has caged Bio since April the 4th, 2018. When Bio SLPP regime took power, he made around 126 trips abroad. It means he has spent thousands or millions of US dollar on chartered private flight, on travel economy pandiem, not to mention the hotels and entertainment expenditure exorbitantly. The consequence, the message, the Mehiram national coffers have been depleted. This is today second and vital. Bio is glue at home because of his fear of being arrested abroad by the International Criminal Court for human rights violations. No more overseas traveling for Maada Bio. Also include the heinous crime such as genocide committed in the last 6 years and a half of SLPP misrule and barbarism under the watch of Maada Bio travel ban, and the international financial sanctions are also prevent the travel prone Bio to halt its overseas reckless traveling pastime. This has left the workers without payment. It is an unhappy Christmas for most civil and public servants who could not get their November and December salaries. All this is occurring due to the fraudulent election held on June 24, 2023, public election and publicly stolen by BO. Dr. Samura Kamara, the president-elect, is awaiting for his inauguration. Sierra Leoneans will not retire. Would they for bring to Unam the most experienced and pivotal job? Sierra Leoneans, in the terms of ECOMOG, will try for manage the information to Unam. very, very strongly. Because we know what? We know, say, by God in power, we dey on the winning track. And we dey continue for be on the winning track. Beloved ones, them, love we stand up together, love we work together, love we must know, say, this whole country, Sierra Leone, now we get them. And this country, it is for we all. Let we not stand and see, say, one green person they come and destroy Sierra Leone. Let we stand up. Let we fight for we country. Look Syria today. Look Ukraine. Then sacrifice their lives. You understand? Then they fight for them country. So dear, let we get up. The soldiers them. Sierra Leone. Now when I did it today, I make the audio, the video where I play for when I listen, what it be done pass. Soldier then step in. They step in twice, 3 times, 4 times, just for try for secure what in then therefore. And again, the other message I saw this video of with brother Andrew Camara, a partner spread love to the people of Poloko District Koya Chiefdom. This festival season, Andrew Camara, the APC Sweden District Secretary General, a proud son of Poloko District Koya Chiefdom, Mafoki, Becky Loko, extended his heartfelt generosity to the people of Koya Chiefdom through a remarkable gesture of solidarity. He and his partner distributed food, donated, and Christmas gifts to grassroots. The committee constituents and his people spreading joy and hope during the holiday season, the hardest holiday season. This act of kindness reflects Andrew Camara's deep-rooted commitment to give back to his community, his thoughtful contribution, not only uplifting spirit, but also underscore the importance of unity and compassion during a time when many face challenges. This gesture has left a lasting impact, a very good impact, on the people of Koya Chiefdom, reminding them that they are cherishing and supporting the people's power media. So Sierra Leoneans, Mr. Andrew, any own colleagues them, that's what they do. Then send food, then send gift them on December. People they eat, then celebrate. Even though the so-called leader no able give you things way better. They no more for go and catch people them. People away if we say them powerful, they go and hold them. So Sierra Leoneans, we get for stand up. We get for stand up for we right. And Sierra Leoneans, again the INOAS, where the meaning of INOAS is United Nations Office for West Africa and the Sahel, located Senegal, Nade the headquarters, established in 2002. United Nations Office for West Africa, when are the INOAS. And then people are, then they're very, very strong. We'll go see very soon some deployment at the country. That's not that we get. But you know what? We just want for keep it silent. We'll not there for do everything, but me love ones them. I want still love we try and do the word where we call protest. That will protest for the country. That will make sure say we secure we country, because that's not the only country that way we get. You understand? So we not it up. Somebody can grab them now we hand. And again, one thank the INOAS for the relentless efforts. And Sierra Leoneans, like I they tell you, the tripartite was the best thing ever done for where we decided for let we go on the tripartite.